Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We are back checking out some KeyForge today. KeyForge is still super hot right now. 500,000 decks have been registered. Brand new rulebook is in the wild. New errata. The game has been, quite frankly, on fire, and in my opinion, doing very well. Today, we're gonna check out 2 Archon decks, talk some shop, get caught up. I missed you guys. 2019 is here. Let's get cracking. So today we have 2 ready to play Archon decks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second print run. You'll notice to the left, I did manage to get my hands on a first print run booster display, basically 12 packs. You can tell with the darker cardboard already, these are in fact first print run edition, as well as the shape of the box. Decided to keep this bad boy sealed. This was very tempting to kind of like, not rip into, but I still think that the magic is there with KeyForge. We'll see if this is a, investable piece. I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool to have a sealed booster box for historic reasons on the shelf. Richard Garfield, OG piece. Alpha, will it be that? Probably not, but I have one anyway. So what we will check out today is just 2 ready to play Archon decks. Kind of not overanalyze, just kind of have fun, crack, and see what we get. Now, I broke 7 booster packs Archon decks so far. Out of the 7, I've been super lucky. I managed to get 2. Let's not spoil here, okay? Managed to get 2 Horseman deck, basically, and only 1 Logos deck, so actually that's pretty sweet. I'm actually super excited by this combination. Love Untamed. Mars is kind of, hit or miss with some people. I enjoy Mars, and love Logos Untamed. Arcadia, Toraro from the Alchemist's Sea. Pretty sweet, Archon right there. Kind of my first red deck. Kind of cool. Going back to the 7 decks I did break. Out of the 7, about I think 6 have Brobnar in them. Only 1 Logos deck, so I'm pretty excited for this combination. It is a first for me. So going back to, we're not going to overanalyze. We're just going to kind of go over these cards one by one. Not going to spoil the list, but let's go ahead and see what we get. Just kind of break, have some fun. So kind of like let me know in the comments if you guys have been playing KeyForge. I know that I got a couple of new subs out there that, it's kind of, enjoying the KeyForge content, so I want to kind of keep it rolling. For me and my play group, we've really just been enjoying it a little bit. Out of my play group, I've only managed to get 2 or 3 guys actually to purchase and play, so that's been kind of disappointing, but I'm having fun with it. So let's go ahead and check out what we got here. Bouncing Death Quark. It's an uncommon. I'll just kind of read the uncommons and the rares, and we'll kind of just blaze over the rest of the cards. So for okay, Logos, destroy an enemy creature and friendly creature. You may repeat this effect as many times as you like, as long as it is possible to repeat the entire effect. Pretty sweet. Might be kind of backfiring with destroying your own, but let's check it out. We have some Amber play. Your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on their next turn. Pretty cool. Library Access. Okay, new house for me, so these are all pretty much new cards, so I'll kind of slow roll these a little bit. For the remainder of the turn, each time you play another card, draw a card. Now that's pretty cool. I actually haven't played with the card draw mechanic too much in KeyForge, so pretty excited to do some of that stuff. Phase Shift. You may play 1 non-Logos card on this turn. Kind of cheat other cards into play. Twin Bolt Emission. Play 2 damage to a creature and deal 2 damage to a different creature. Amber Gain. So these are the action cards for the set. Here's another item, Artifact. Ooh, this is the rare. I have not seen this card before. Spangler Box, Artifact. Action, purge a creature in play. If you do, your opponent gains control of Spangler Box. If Spangler Box leaves play, return to play all cards purged by Spangler Box. Interesting, so it goes back and forth. Exiling creatures one at a time. Kind of interesting. Never seen that bad boy before. Curious how it plays. Doc Bookton. Human Scientist, draw a card, Reap. Okay. Now I don't know if that's beneficial to draw cards over Amber for reaping. It's good to know though. Play, gain 1 Amber for each forged key your opponent has. Not bad. Late game play. Mother, I know a lot of people talk about this card. During your draw card step, refill your hand to 1 additional card. Pretty cool to get on the board, having that card advantage and drawing cards as well. It means you don't have to discard back down. To 7, 1 plus 1 additional, so yeah, you get that extra card every time. Super sweet. Research Smoko. Archive the top card of your deck when destroyed. Get that back. Vespilian Terrorist. Ooh, Theorist, excuse me. Another rare, elusive. The first time this creature is attacked, each turn no damage is dealt, so it's a little bit of protection built in, and every time you reap, choose a house, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's that house, archive it and gain 1 amber. Otherwise, discard it, so you're kind of getting through your deck quicker if you need to maybe reshuffle, get that graveyard back in play. Pretty cool. Reveal the top card of your deck, so you get a little... Archiving's interesting. You know, I haven't really got to play with too much archiving stuff, so I haven't really got to fully explore that area. Each time you use an artifact, gain 1 amber. Pretty cool. I noticed we have a few artifacts so far. So is this an artifact synergy deck? Let's find out. I do know that Mars has plenty of good artifacts. Pretty common. Pretty common there. Another Phosphorus Stars. Not bad. Combat Pheromones. Uncommon. Omni, played at any time. Sacrifice combat pheromones. You may use up to 2 other Mars cards this turn. Pretty cool. Little amber gain there as well. Whoop. Whoop. Another artifact. I think that's about 3 or 4 right now. Action, reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. Deal damage to a creature equal to that number. Let's see if we can get those creatures. How many we got? Let's see what else we got here. Another creature. The first creature of Mars. Your opponent's keys cost 1 more amber. Every time I fight, I reap. I capture 1 amber. A little amber control. Always good. Think Drone. Common. Every time you reap, you may archive a friendly creature or non-artifact from play. I know I said I wouldn't go over these commons, so we'll kind of go a little bit quicker. Wow, 3 Think Drones. Okay. From play. Okay, interesting. So you can kind of, before a board wipe, no, actually you have to reap. So it's a little bit of slower effect. I mean, if you're getting 3 of those, it's not the best, to be real with you. So I don't think we got any rare Mars house cards yet. The Marauder, pretty basic stuff. Very familiar friend. Bolter, another common card. Let's keep moving. Keep it moving, and we'll hit the brakes on something good. So just, you know, some very decent Mars cards. Very run-of-the-mill average stuff. Fog Bank. Your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on their next turn, so a little bit of board manipulation. Pretty cool card. Amber gain as well. Let's get some good untamed action. Play, return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. Interesting. So this is very cool. So we get a lot of artifact interaction and synergy. Pretty sweet. Key charge. Lose 1 amber. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Interesting. Save the pack. Little board wipe. Troop Call. Uncommon. Return each friendly Niffle creature from your discard pile and from play to your hand. Interesting. Kinda decent. Here we go. Here's a rare for the Untamed house. Let's go ahead and check out the art. This is the first time I've ever seen this, and it's an artifact. Lots of artifacts. Omni. Sacrifice Ritual of the Hunt. For the remainder of the turn, you may use friendly Untamed creatures. So for just, you know, you can just do massive plays with your whole board state. There's a lot of cheating houses in this deck. Amber gain. Pretty cool. Quick assessment means I'm kind of digging it, you know. A lot of, you know, making their forge costs way more expensive with the likes of Mermook. Your opponent's keys cost 1 more amber. There's a few more of those cards in the deck as well. You got a Niffle. Very common card. Ooh. Taliga. I think this is the 4th rare. Each time your opponent plays a creature, gain 1 amber. Very sweet. There's lots of times where, you know, late game, people are playing, especially with the Horsemen, like all kinds of, you know, card gain as well, up to 3 or 4 creatures a turn. Pretty sweet card. You get this out, you protect it. Didn't see a lot of taunt with this or any other stuff, so I don't know if you can really protect this card, but kind of a good one. 3 power, doesn't really, there's no shield. A little vulnerable. Hunting Witch. Love this card. Each time you play another creature, you gain 1 amber. Ooh, nice. Witch of the Eye. It's a common, but I dig it. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. So pretty cool. We're sacrificing artifacts. We're reaping with Witch of the Eye. We're getting those Omni sacrificed artifacts back. Maybe 2 of those? No. That would be cool. And I kind of warped the card there with my sweat. God damn it. Way of the Bear. Okay, I guess you can kind of scan that. If you scanned it, good luck. The creature gains Assault 2. Uncommon. Before this creature attacks, deal 2 damage to the attacked enemy. Pretty sweet. So basically, yeah, so here's some built-in protection for our Taliga, all that other stuff. So a quick recap on the deck. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 rares. Pretty sweet. Arcadia Arturo from the Alchemist's Sea. Pretty sweet deck. Logos, second Logos house. I love the Untamed. I like that deck a lot. I don't know. Grand scheme of things, I don't know where it stands power-wise, but quick assessment, we're getting a lot of manipulation from the houses. We're getting a lot of stunting their forging costs. Good tempo play. Pretty fun deck. Deck number 2. Let's keep it moving. I'll go a little bit faster on this one. And kind of like I said, yeah, it's 2019. Leading into the new year, it's been a little rough as far as content creation goes. I had about like 10 days off for the holiday. As it turns out, work did not stop, and I in fact had a lot of work waiting for me when I got back, and man has it been pretty intense. Content creation has been a little slower than I like, but we're coming strong. 2019, I did in fact, here's another little spoiler, kind of all over the place with this video, we did get a super cheap laptop. So long story short, it's a Lenovo. It's pretty trashy, but it's super cheap, and it runs Arena like a champ. HDMI out. I'm pretty happy. So long story short, Arena videos are incoming. I've been grinding, doing pretty good. I'm gold in, I'll put up a slide right now. Young Corpse, hit me up, let's play. But yeah, so basically constructed, I'm about a gold level 3, silver level 4 in limited. So yeah, that's pretty much been fun, been grinding that bad boy out. So we got the, loving this combination, the Celebrated Potter. Kind of loving that name. I find that decks with like 1, 2, 3 words in it are just a little bit more punch and lucrative as far as the rares go. Stronger decks is what I'm getting at with those shorter names. So with the Sanctum, hey man, we have a possibility for the Horseman. With the Dis, we got Rest Ingenious possibilities, some other good fun, really fun tempo cards. And the Shadows house, a lot of shenanigans in the back and forth stealing stuff. So let's go ahead and check out the Celebrated Potter. Like I said, I'll slow roll the uncommons and rares, but other than that, let's go pretty quick here. Control the Weak, Dis is going first. Love this card. Just real quick, I know I said it. Immediately contradicting myself. Choose a house on the opponent's identity card. Your opponent must choose that house as their active house next turn. Love Control the Weak. Gongoozle. It's an uncommon. Deal 3 damage to a creature. If it is not destroyed, its owner discards a card at random from their hand. Little card manipulation. Love that. Library of the Damned. Archive a card. Screaming Cave, rare. Never seen this before. Love it. Action. Shuffle your hand and discard pile into your deck. Love it. So you're basically playing all your good board wipes, all your good action cards, maybe some Omni Sacrifice stuff, and you play Screaming Cave, you get that back way quicker than you normally would. So Dust Imp, common. Pretty basic stuff there. Ember Imp, also love this card as well. Another basically board control. Your opponents cannot play more than 2 cards each turn. This card does work for me. A lot of Dis decks, and I've enjoyed them all. Ember Imp, getting 2 of those in a deck is super dope. 2 rares, never seen this dude before, love it. Gabos Longarms, Demon. Before fight, choose a creature. Gabos Longarms deals damage to that creature rather than the one it is fighting. Sweet. So it just automatically deals damage to, which means it does not take damage back. Pretty sweet. 5 power is super good. Pit Demon, really good card as well. Just gonna bump the mouse there. Hold on 1 second here. There we go. Technical difficulties. Pit Demon, pretty common. So let's keep it moving. Snudge, uncommon. Demon, fight reap, return an artifact or flank creature to its owner's hand. Love that. Get those artifacts back into their hand. Love that. 2 of those. Artifact manipulation, artifact control is pretty rare. Having that in a deck built in with 2 cards is pretty damn sweet. Reap and fighting means you get to do that multiple times. Succubi, Succubus. Pretty sweet card. It's common. During their draw card step, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card. Keep it moving. We are into Sanctum, where we get the Horseman. Play, choose a house. Stun each creature of that house. Go ahead and stop reading the comments, but we got 2 of those. We have 3 of those, some Amber Gain as well. Rare Mighty Lance. Play. Deal 3 damage to a creature and 3 damage to a neighbor of that creature. So basically, potentially you can knock out 2 cards. It is a rare card. Pretty sweet. So I'm actually getting a lot of all new rares, cards I've never seen before. Shield of Justice. Pretty basic common there. Seen that a few times. 2 of those. Good protection for our creatures. Take Hostages. Common. We've seen those before. Virtuous Works. Kind Kind of a funky card, but I dig it. It's an uncommon. You play it, you gain 3 amber. No ifs, ands, or buts. Pretty basic stuff. Just an amber gang card. I like it. I dig it. Protectrix. Getting some protection for our stuff. Raiding Knights. Stealing some amber. I believe this is past the point of no return. No horsemen. But hey, man, we already got 2 horsemen deck. You can't get too greedy. 2 Sequus. Just good value creatures. Mamasa. Action. Your opponent skips a Forge key step on their next turn. Love that. 2 of those. Forging Control, Nerve Blast. Common, steal 1 amber if you do deal 2 damage. 2 of those. Relentless Whispers. Common, pretty basic stuff all there. Bad Penny. Kind of like the face of KeyForge Series 1. Destroyed, return Bad Penny to your hand. Let's see if you get any kind of artifact interaction. Mac the Knife. Dodger, we're getting to the final 4 cards here. Shadow Self, common, but it's a great card, 9 power. Shadow Self deals no damage when fighting. However, damage dealt to non-specter neighbors is dealt to shadows instead. Just good protection for your good stuff. Final 3, Silvertooth, and the last. See, I've been kind of warping those. Last card, Archon, no Maverick, it's a common. Pretty basic stuff. So the quick recap on this one: 1, 2, 3 rares, shadows. That's interesting, right? Shadows, all common cards. Have you guys ever seen that before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uncommons. 3 rares, 5 uncommons. The rest are common. Interesting. I love the deck name. Love the house combinations. These are 2 decks that lack Brobnar. Nothing against Brobnar, but I like variety in my gameplay. Loving that. Guys, thank you for, and ladies actually, for the, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more. Maybe if, we'll see how antsy I get. Let's see if we crack into this bad boy. I think I'm gonna keep it sealed for a while. Even though I don't know if you can kind of see what's going on in here. It's getting a little loose. I feel like this is the original wrap seal, so I don't know if there's been any tampering with it, but who knows, right? Like I said, hit like, hit subscribe. More arena videos are coming. Hopefully some people will enjoy those. The last arena video was kind of but yeah, so stay tuned. Rambling like a madman. Thank you for tuning in, and for the next Young Corps TV video, stay tuned. We're gearing up for the new year. Lots of fun stuff is coming, and in usual fashion, I'm rambling like a maniac. Thank you for tuning in, guys and gals. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.